And hello, Mr. Ty.
Hey, how you doing?
I am wonderful as always. Thank you so much. And a big congrats on the Tender Bar. It's utterly relatable, honest, and absorbing, and I enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you. I'm great. That's great to hear. Appreciate it.
Oh, you're so welcome. But take me from the very beginning, though. What got you interested to join the cast as our grown up JR?
I think it's just his story, his amazing journey through life, and it was a beautiful, coming of age story that I think, as you said, is very relatable, to a lot of people, regardless of your background, where you come from. I think there's something for everyone to relate to in this movie, and I think that it spoke to me at a very personal level, and so that's what interested me most. And when I read the script, I thought it was incredible, and that's not often that you you read a script and that it's perfect, and I think that was the case with this, and I was excited about George Clooney directing it, and I was a fan of his films, and Ben Affleck was attached when it first came to me, and I was really excited about working with him as well, and so it just had, yeah, there's a lot of really exciting elements.
That's right. You're working with the two Batmans here, right? You have Ben
Yeah, that's
Affleck
right.
and how was it working with them? First, Affleck as a co-star and Clooney as the director.
It was great, and it was fun, really working with both of them together at the same time, and watching George direct Ben.
Yeah.
Because they're both actors, they're both directors, and they've known each other for a while. So their dynamic is really fun, and I think that I learned a lot just by watching them, and it was a pleasure, doing a lot of these scenes with Ben. There's some really intimate scenes where he's, bestowing advice on JR, and it was amazing to see him in those, and yeah, I remember reading the script thinking, oh man, I'm glad I'm not playing Uncle Charlie. He's got a lot of dialogue to learn, but Ben does it with ease, so very impressive.
Oh, and then you know what though, at its heart, the tender bar is a moving portrait of a boy's struggle to become a man. Am I right on that?
Yeah, I think so. It's
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, he's growing up without his father in his life, and I think that he's longing for, some kind of figure in his life, or a role model, and I think that kind of ends up becoming his Uncle Charlie, who Ben plays, and but I think that, the pillar of the movie for me, that the thing that that I took away from it the most, was that JR is longing for something that he feels is absent in his life, and he comes to the realization that, what he actually needs has been there all along. And I think that we all kind of come to that realization at some point in our lives. So that was beautiful to see in the film.
Oh, very, very well said, Mr. Tights. You're absolutely correct. A big congrats on the tender bar again. It makes me want to go home wherever that home takes me, really.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I'm glad you liked it, and yeah, great speaking with you.
Oh, and happy holidays and
You
cheers.
too. Yeah, cheers.